Shaanxi, China. Days of unbroken downpours have unleashed severe flooding across the province, sending torrents of muddy water racing through cities, towns, and farmland. Streets turned into swift streams, hillsides crumbled, and daily life came to a sudden halt across large stretches of the region. In downtown Yan'an, the first surges swallowed entire neighborhoods. Waist-deep water cut through residential blocks, sweeping over gardens and storefronts alike.
游泳呢，有就没来，你又来了。
走了。
还走，我现在这样子啊，走慢走。
Residents scooped out water with buckets, while makeshift rafts and small boats became the only way to reach higher ground. Families waited on rooftops for rescuers to arrive. In Wuqi County, emergency crews worked without pause to clear debris and divert floodwater away from schools, hospitals, and government buildings. Sandbags piled high-guarded entrances. In the main square, the flagpole stood in the center of a widening pool, the national flag soaked, heavy, and dragging low in the damp wind. Transportation has been paralyzed across the province. Bridges cracked or gave way entirely. Rural roads disappeared under a blanket of brown water. A major highway section in Jiaxian County collapsed, with slabs of concrete breaking apart and tumbling into the valley. In many areas, trucks loaded with relief supplies were forced to turn back or sit idle for hours. Power and water networks have been knocked out in dozens of towns. Lines sagged dangerously before cutting out altogether. Many households lost tap water, relying instead on emergency deliveries. Utility teams struggled to restore services, but unstable terrain turned repairs into slow, high-risk work. In Baoji and Qianyang, underground shopping centers and subway platforms were among the first to flood. Escalators froze mid-step. Water surged down stairwells. Shoppers rushed toward exits as lights flickered out. Parking garages filled to the ceiling, submerging dozens of cars and trucks. Agriculture has taken a punishing blow. Farmland once lined with rows of crops now lies buried in silt and standing water. Corn and wheat fields have been flattened under the weight of the floods. Farmers dug crude ditches to salvage whatever they could, but much of the year's harvest may already be lost.
Shaanxi province was heavily backfired. Recent rural areas covered from outside Europe because of this type of forest and feeders.
Livestock had to be moved at a moment's notice. Cattle, goats, and poultry splashed through knee-deep water as barns filled. Irrigation systems in many areas have been wrecked beyond quick repair, raising concerns about lasting damage to food production in the region. Relief forces have been deployed in large numbers. Bulldozers cleared blocked roads, while soldiers distributed bottled water to stranded families. Temporary shelters sprang up in schools, mosques, and local halls. Volunteers handed out dry clothing, flashlights, and hot meals. Local authorities continue to sound the alarm. Loudspeakers in town centers broadcast flood warnings around the clock. Officials caution that the ground remains saturated and unstable, leaving many areas at risk of fresh landslides. Several rivers are still running dangerously high. In remote mountain valleys, small villages remain cut off. Narrow tracks are blocked by landslides, and helicopters are the only link to the outside world. Some residents refuse to leave, guarding what's left of their homes and animals. Aid groups warn that stagnant water could spread illness in the coming weeks. For Shaanxi, the floods have become more than a natural disaster. They are a test of resilience, solidarity, and hope. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note, some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.